Welcome to week 13 Friday. We are doing sauces this week and we have a very simple orange and caper sauce. We'll do that with haddock. So we bought some haddock, salt, just put salt in it. And then for the sauce, we have some orange rinds. So these I cut. We have some orange segments, a little bit of white wine, some broth. This is seafood broth, butter, and I've broken that up into two pieces. One I'll fry the onions and one to finish, and then capers, black peppercorns, and the recipe had asked for cream. I didn't want to make it that heavy, so I'm using a little bit of whole milk instead of cream. So this will make the sauce much lighter. We'll cook the sauce or the broth. We will poach the haddocks. So we're not frying it, we're going to poach it in the sauce, take out the haddock. We will create the sauce with the oranges and the capers, and then we'll serve it with the sauce, the fish with the sauce. So that's the dish. Very simple, very easy. It shouldn't take more than 30 minutes at the most. To cook the fish, it'll take about 15 minutes, and then the rest of the time is for the sauce and finishing it off. So let's start cooking. The pan is on medium-high heat. We'll put 2 tablespoons of butter and let it melt. We'll add 1 onion diced. This is medium-sized onion. We'll add a little bit of salt. And some white pepper. We're going to use white pepper here. So we'll let the onions sweat and just give off that little bit of brown color. You don't want it too brown. Just when it starts to turn brown, we'll put in the rest of the ingredients. Onions have started to just turn brown, you can see. Add the peppercorns. And the wine. Let it just heat up for a bit. We'll add the orange rinds to this. So this will give it that orange flavor. So before we prepare the sauce, we'll strain all of this out so that there's nothing, the sauce is very smooth. To this we are going to add the seafood stock. So this is going to be our liquid that we poach our fish in. Let's make sure that it has enough salt. It's already started giving off the orange flavor. It needs a little bit of salt. We don't want the fish to be not seasoned. So let it come to a boil, and then we'll start simmering it, and then we will put the fish in. Poaching liquid had come to a boil, and then I lowered the heat. So you can see there is no bubbles, so it's not even simmering, but the temperature is at the right place. So we don't want any bubbles for the poaching liquid. I've salted these fish, and so we'll lower it slowly. Ensure that the fish pieces are submerged as much as possible, and they're not over each other, so that it cooks properly. So we'll let this go for about 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes. We'll check the fish to make sure it's done, and then we'll cook this. We'll strain it, and then we'll cook the sauce. Fish has been cooking for about 15 minutes. It is done, so we'll take it out. And then we'll put it outside as we cook the sauce. Let us strain this liquid, and then we'll cook the sauce. To finish the sauce, we'll put the milk, bring it up to a boil, actually what we'll do is we'll add the butter. We'll lower the heat, add the butter, and then bring it up to a boil and simmer. We'll add the capers to the sauce and the orange segments. We'll let it cook till it thickens up a little bit. The sauce is ready. I took out the oranges and the capers, kept it aside, And then this is the fish. And as you can see, the sauce is thick and beautiful. So let's start plating. We'll plate this family style. So we'll put the sauce at the bottom of the plate. We'll keep a little bit to put it on the top. We'll plate the fish around the sauce. And then we'll put the orange slices in the middle and the capers. And to finish up, we'll pour the sauce on top of the fish. A little on the oranges too. There you have it, orange and caper sauce served with haddock. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. Bon appetit. See you next week.